Hey guys. Hey, I wanted to respond to something that Kim put up, which I know that, these comics and things. Kim, I know you didn't do it intentionally, but you are literally passing on propaganda that the candy corn industry is trying to put out there to make it seem like their devilish evil confection is just a combination of things that you like, candy and corn. Not entirely true. I wanted to take this time to give you guys the real origin story so that some of you will maybe understand why I'm so passionate about dispelling the use of candy corn in the world. So here's the thing. All right, candy corn 101. Back in the 1800s, when we're getting into the Industrial Revolution, there was a known occultist named Calvin Rain. Now, Calvin Rain at this point in time was a real nickel and dime kind of guy. Possessions, invoking some hauntings in places and items. That was what he did. Curses on people, damnation here and there. That was his bread and butter. Minor league servant of the Great Dark One. But he was not a stupid man, and he saw some opportunity that he could expand his work by creating a product that would be infused with his evil essence. And that was the beginning concept of candy corn. Now, you guys might not understand this, but corn as we know it today was very different. I mean, it was even very different 50 years ago. Think about the corn you broke your teeth on when you were a kid compared to the soft, luscious, pillowy, sweet kernels that we have today. That's hybridization, y'all. That's not how corn naturally is. Corn's usually hard. So these people back in the day, they're soaking their corn. They're trying to make it soft. They're mashing it up into their corn mash and their different things. And, those people back then didn't know how to cook. So it was all pretty tasteless. So they were used to that. So here comes Calvin. And he also sees that in addition to people liking corn, they also liked sugar and sweet. So he thought, what if I made a false corn, a fool's corn, which was the original name, fool's corn. They had to change that. It was too obvious for you guys. Fool's corn. And gave it a festive look and tied it to a season so that I would know that, every year I'd get people to buy into this, buy this corn, feed it to their kids, their pets, their livestock. Several unexplained mass murders. You got to read, guys. You have to read to know. You read a damn book. So he starts developing all of his spells and his occult and everything, and he jams it into this little mold. And then he thinks, and this was I mean, you got to give it to him, it was kind of brilliant. He thinks, what is the real goal here? And he goes, I got it. I will steal their souls as I steal their sun. The sun, El Sol. Soul, El Sol, and your soul. You can't make this shit up. This was a blueprint. And so then he takes this mold and he injects his evil and his essence and his intention. And he even, and this is diabolical, he even colors it the colors of the sun. Orange and yellow, sunset, sunrise, to just hammer in. This is a product to steal the soul and El Sol. But true fact, if you cut into a candy corn, each candy corn has a tiny portal to hell in it, because that is where you're going if you keep eating it. But before you take that trip, every person that, just shoves candy corn to themselves, to their kids, to their pets, to their livestock, to their employees, you are becoming a human deflector of the sun. Every time you eat this candy corn, you are imbibing Calvin Rain's essence, and you are an unwitting member of his diabolical plan to project the solar rays and your soul onto the sun to eventually extinguish the sun. This is climate change, y'all. This is it. This is how he does it. So in this candy corn, which incidentally, little known fact, he flavored it licorice, right? Because everybody knows that's the devil's flavor, right? And Satan came and was like, look, I'm sorry, you are an employee. You are not taking my thing. Licorice is my thing. Black licorice, red licorice, that is mine. You do not take what is mine and try to bite off it into yours. So come up with something new. Calvin's like, well, most of these people here, they don't really know what a flavor is anyway. It's like tasteless crap. So I'll just give it a waxy substance like earwax, make it feel like earwax, and it'll just taste like sugar, just nothing. That's basically what it is. It's like you're eating a piece of sweetened earwax. But some people like it because they've been trained and indoctrinated to think it's good. More on that later. But so here we go, where he gets the mold, he colors it, yellow and orange. Very, very well-known tactic to use the sun colors to hide evil. I think we just recently saw this. Hey, if something's very orange and is telling you crap, the annoying orange, that orange guy, the Heatmeister, these are all signs, guys, that, it's all tied together. Anyway, so he colors it sunset, sunrise, and he ties it to the best time of the year. Fall, autumn. Everybody knows this is the best time of the year. And this is when Halloween is. And he tied it to Halloween, which really upsets me. But he brings it into fall. He brings it into autumn. And he creates this brilliant marketing plan and mass production to start bilching out this candy corn. And this is like, it's for kids, it's for people, it's like fake corn, it's fool's corn. Remember, it's fool's corn. Fool's corn, you give it to your chickens, the chickens can eat this corn and they'll get bigger and fatter. And the thing was, is like these people fed this candy corn to their chickens and because of all the sugar content, the chickens did get bigger. So, back to those people that, they didn't really know anything. They were like, wow, this really is magic. Well, it was magic. It was evil magic. And so then you go down the generations. You have parents upon parents, grandparents feeding their kids and people this candy corn. Now, I know some of you eat it, and I'm sensitive to that. And I don't really blame you. You were taught to eat it. I blame your parents and your grandparents that brought you into here, but you are your own person and you can determine your own destiny, so you can change. Now, this movement is not without an agenda. Calvin Rain, alive today, by the way, has created this mindless, voracious society of people that are now expanding his vision into things like candy corn Oreos, candy corn. Kevin showed candy corn candy bar. Shannon's showing us candy corn toys, candy corn crochet, candy corn. Kim's showing us that they're getting into comics now, candy corn comics. It is this infiltration, propagation, damnation of candy corn, and it's getting everywhere. As you know, I've tried to help you. I've tried to speak out. I've tried to enlighten. And I was attacked a few years ago. My house was attacked. My people, my family were attacked. They dumped a bunch of this candy corn on my lawn, perverted my lawn. It's taken sage. It's taken water. It's taken soap. It's taken the real sun, the real soul, intention, prayer, magic to rid this house of the funk and stain of all that candy corn. I even had to bag it up separately and I threw it in a place away from my house. But this is what they're after. They want to silence people like me because I'm trying to help you save your soul and El Sol. This is climate change. This is possession. This is damnation. This is everything all at once together. Think about it. I'm starting some things, Facebook page, movements, GoFundMe, kind of help with the battle. I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that later, but it's guys, be careful out there. Be careful out there, because they're many. They have money, they have power, and they have so many of you. But the more and more we fight against the candy corn agenda and their minions, we can win. It's been done before. There have been many mass murders that have been unexplained. Because they, the candy corn is there and they see it on the ground and they see it in their mouths. But the marketing has been so brilliant to show that it's just innocent candy corn. Lots of things that have happened. I'll go over that in another video historically, that I absolutely have concrete proof that it was candy corn, behind it. Hurricanes, tornadoes, anything that's but eclipses. Hello, guys. Eclipses, El Sol, your soul. So I just, we got to come together on this. For those of you that are open, I'll be reaching out to you. For those of you that are already ingesting this stuff and you know who you are, I can't really let you too much in on my plans, but just know that I got you in mind. I have there are some definite ways to detox you from this, and I got them. But stay strong, stay awake. Keep your eye out. Don't let it into your home. Don't let it into your Halloween candy. Don't let it into your people. More to come. Thank you, guys. Happy Friday.